Preseason really starts in earnest on Thursday, so I thought I would unveil my preseason herd hierarchy. Here we go.
Herd hierarchy.
Time is now. Let's go.
The top 10 NFL teams according to college. Number 10.
If they're healthy, I like the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson is now signed to a long-term deal. They have added some nice pieces to help him. Odell Beckham, Rashad Bateman comes back. J.K. Dobbins is healthy now. Lamar has the best offensive weapons of his career, a new coordinator. Hopefully they respect his passing game more because I've always thought he's better in the pocket than anybody wants to admit. Lamar has the second highest winning percentage among all active quarterbacks, only behind Patrick Mahomes. Cross your fingers on their health. They get dinged up more than anybody in camp. Baltimore at 10.
Number 9.
This is the year I buy into the Chargers. Justin Herbert now gets a really good offensive coordinator, Kellen Moore. He also gets his excellent young left tackle back, Rashawn Slater. Mike Williams and Keenan Allen missed a lot of games last year, so they got a first-round pick, Quentin Johnston, a wide receiver from TCU, who has had a remarkable camp. I think the Chargers are ready to go. Coach is on the hot seat, but I think he makes it through the year.
Number 8.
The Cowboys. I do worry about Zach Martin and the loss of Kellen Moore. I think they're a C.D. Lamb injury away from having to win games, low scoring. But I don't think Dak's going to throw that many interceptions. The NFC's weak. I do think they'll figure out Zach Martin eventually. I think they're a bit too Dak dependent this morning with Zach Martin out and Kellen Moore gone. That worries me, and I don't love their head coach and his ability to not manage the clock. But this defense is absolutely top 5. They added a great corner in Stephon Gilmore, so I am okay with it.
Number 7.
Miami. It's all on Tua's health. They did not address the offensive line that was ranked 22nd, but with 3 different starting quarterbacks, their offense was number 3. If Tua stays healthy, they're going to score 30 points. They're San Francisco East. A lot of weapons, a lot of speed, a lot of versatile players. Got to get Jalen Ramsey, though, back, the playmaker at corner.
Number 6.
Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence is ascending. The AFC South is weak. They've added Calvin Ridley. Don't forget how great he was. Doug Peterson, first year with Trevor Lawrence, by about week 8, week 9, they started to click. Excellent football team, adding some weapons. See no reason they can't challenge Kansas City for the number 1 seed. They have an easier schedule.
Number 5.
Buffalo, let's not go crazy. There has been Stephon Diggs drama, but Josh Allen, okay, they've won that division for 3 straight years for a reason. They're simply more talented. Now, he did lead the NFL in giveaways last year without Coach Brian Daboll. That worries me. He can be a little loose. With Mahomes, I get greatness without the turnovers. With Allen, they go hand in hand. I worry about that. The defense will be strong. They have the best roster in that division, and I think they probably win it again.
Number 4.
Philadelphia loses Shane Steichen, the offensive coordinator. But Jalen Hurts is 21-4 in his last 25 starts. The kid is smart. He's mobile. He's versatile. He's coachable. They're going to win. Howie Roseman has built an excellent offensive line. They lost some good linebackers, but they add DeAndre Swift and Rashad Penny, a couple of nice running backs who have home run potential. Philadelphia pulls back a little. They're going to face better quarterbacks this year. They'll actually play from behind occasionally in the regular season, and so I put them at 4.
Number 3.
Cincinnati. By the way, Joe Burrow's the most sacked quarterback over the last 2 years. They've really never gotten the offensive line right. And that's maybe the difference between the Chiefs and the Bengals. The Chiefs were able to rebuild that O-line in 1 year and have the best young center in the game. Bengals O-line always worries me. They moved off their safeties, Jesse Bates and Von Bell, which I actually thought was smart, both good players. They understand their priorities. They feel like in the NFC they could win this thing going away, but there's this team in Kansas City that's in their way in the AFC.
Number 2.
Listen, the Niners, teams that played San Francisco last year, went 0-16 the following week. That's insane. Why? They beat the you-know-what out of you. The NFL's most physical team. They've got 9 guys that I think, maybe 8, that have a chance to be Hall of Famers. Kittle and Debo and McCaffrey and Trent Williams and Fred Warner. They got talent to burn, but they're not special at quarterback. They're just capable, and that's why they're number 2.
Number 1.
The Chiefs have projected 2 new tackles, but I've seen this team rebuild their receiving core, their offensive line, and the defense in 1 year. They'll make it work. I don't have much to say. They've reached the Super Bowl in 3 of the last 4 years. And what did Andy Reid say about Patrick Mahomes? We're going to put more on his plate. In Dallas, they're taking stuff off the table for Dak. Andy's like, I'm going to put more on his plate. Mahomes is just different. The rules don't apply. They didn't really apply for Belichick and Brady, and they don't really apply for Andy Reid and Mahomes. We've got a dynasty on our hands. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.